Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to our fourth episode of The Week That Was. I'm joined here once again with Kim Baldock. How are you?
Good, thanks, Zach. How are you?
I'm not too bad. Now, look, I've got Kim on our weekly series this week to get an insight into the rentals side. Obviously, we had Arthur on last week talking about sales and the local area, but within the rentals, I believe from hearing from the rentals team and things that maybe we should talk about how to increase your sort of application.
Mm-hmm. Your successful application and your suitability for the property.
Yep.
So originally, back in the day, applications were all done via paper.
Mm-hmm.
And you would bring in your 100 points of identification and we would photocopy it and attach it to your application. With the advancement of technology, a lot of agencies have gone towards using web-based platforms to collect application data.
Mm-hmm.
We know that it can be tedious and painful to submit your identification with your application. And we did touch on it in the first episode of the week that was that, the tidier your application is, the quicker we can process it for you. So what we want to talk about is just making sure that when you are taking photos of your identification and uploading it to your application, that it is a clear picture, or where possible, if it is a payslip or a document from the bank, if it can be the original version uploaded as a PDF, because it does allow us to read it easier and extract the information from it. Mm-hmm. Also, when you are submitting the information for all the residents who are going to be in the property, please make sure that you do put your partner on the application, as well as you do put your children and your animals and what type of animals they are. The more we have to dig deeper into it, we may look past your application if we have to keep coming back to you for more information, because we've asked for a reference from an agency, they've come back and said there's 2 people living in the property, you've only applied for 1, you've put there's no pets, the agency said there's 4 pets, etc. We want to be able to trust you straight up, but if we have to keep extracting and pulling information from you without it freely coming forward, then can draw red flags where we will stop processing your application. And the last thing we want to do is disadvantage anyone from having a home.
Yeah, absolutely. And obviously over the last week or couple of weeks, you've rented out to a few successful applicants.
Yep, we've rented 4 properties in the last week.
Yep.
Which is still good coming into Christmas. We are 2 weeks out from Christmas, so most agencies will always say that it slows down at this time of year, but we aren't closing our office, because me personally, I know that I looked for a new home over the Christmas New Year period, so we will always stay open for as many days as we can to help as many people as we possibly can.
Yeah, well, it's a terrific Christmas present. I mean, me myself, I'm more looking at Lego and things like that, but if you're looking for a new home or trying to fit in somewhere, there's no better time than just before Christmas to move in.
Yeah.
But moving on, now we spoke about it last time you were on, and you said that you would buy me some pencils.
I know. Look, how exciting. I've got the pencils and I've got the colouring in picture. When are you going to do it for me, Zach?
Well, we've had some entries, and they're hard to beat. I won't lie. They are very hard to beat, and I'm quite nervous, as I know that I will be heavily judged. Bit higher critiqued, I believe, than some of the 8-year-olds that I'm up against. So, but anyway, thank you for joining me this week.
Okay.
Just an insight into the rental side. And yeah, I mean, on to next week.
Yep. Look forward to seeing you soon.
Thanks, guys. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for watching another episode of The Week That Was. I'd just like to quickly jump on and thank iPlumb for doing all of our plumbing work and fulfilling all our needs. Just before you go, make sure that you like and subscribe to keep up to date with all our latest videos, and I'll see you on the next one. Thanks, guys.